Hey everybody, it's Stephanie with Bookshelf Banter, and I am back with a really exciting review because this book, and this is the first time I've ever doing this, reviewing a book before it's actually out. So I feel kind of like, I don't know, kind of cool. I don't know what that dance was just about. Anyway, so I am reviewing Tiger's Voyage. I was lucky enough to win a copy of it from, okay, I'm going to say this right, Colleen Hauk's website. A commenter let me know how to pronounce her name a couple weeks ago. So yay, I know how to pronounce it. So I won I won the book and I was really excited. So I would say that I dove right into it, but that's not true because I was kind of putting off reading it because I knew there's a wait in between this one and Tiger's Destiny would be really long. I mean, I think it comes out in June or the summer, but still, I'm impatient. Um, so I had the book and I read it, but then I took a while to read it because I was trying to drag it out a little bit. And like Crystal says, if you haven't, in regards to this review, if you haven't read Tiger's Curse or Tiger's Quest, then you need to steer clear because there will be lots of spoilers in regard to those two books. Um, and unlike the previous Tiger's Curse books, I'm not going to do my thing where I include notes from or little exclamations or whatever from my notes because most of them are from like later parts of the book and so they're really spoilery. um, but I will give you one and I'm not going to tell you what it's from and it's completely out of context so you're not going to know what it's about at all. But the one I can share with you is I wrote this is ridiculous, gross. But I can't. I mean, I think Crystal especially might know what I'm talking about, but or she might not. Anyway, so as far as okay, Tiger's Voyage, there are some crazy, crazy, crazy developments on the Ren and Kelsey front. I have to admit that when Tiger's Quest ended with the whole shocker of Ren losing his memory and then him giving Kelsey socks for her birthday, I have to admit, I liked it because I knew, and this is going to be a poor choice of words, but I can't think of any other way to say it. I knew it was going to be a good breeding ground for some excellent drama. And yeah, I was not disappointed at all. And speaking of drama, my main, my only problem with Tiger's Voyage is Kelsey because she's like my main source of frustration because she has so many choices and decisions she has to make in Tiger's Voyage, and I don't always agree with them. I'm not going to give you a percentage, but it's high percentage. And I think Crystal and Callie especially can attest to this because as I was reading it, I was tweeting at them saying, "Ah!" or "Oh, I can't believe that this is happening" or whatever. Um, and the only thing that sort of like puts it in perspective is Crystal said something like, "Well, at least you're not giving this isn't making you feel like you're not feeling apathetic about this. At least it's getting a strong reaction out of you, all the stuff that's happening." And I was like, that is true. I would rather be immensely frustrated than feel nothing at all. And Crystal brought up the point that Tiger's Voyage reminds her a lot of Eclipse, or it's similar in certain aspects to Eclipse, and I totally agree. And that's probably why this book frustrates me so much, because Eclipse in the Twilight series is my least favorite book. Like, so, and I didn't think about that before I started reading it, and the more I read it, the more I was like, OMG. Okay, so, like, my frustrations they just started to make sense. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that front. But, my favorite book is New Moon, by the way. Well, it's neck and neck with Breaking Dawn. So, yeah, I mean, that's all I really want to say about Tiger's Voyage because I'm like I'm cowlick. Anyway, so like I said, I don't want to be spoilery because I have a tendency when I get excited about stuff to maybe say too much. So I'm just gonna try and rein it in a little bit. In fact, the brevity of this video is proof enough that there's no spoilers except for the first two books. So taking into account my many frustrations with the main character of this book, I'm giving Tiger's Voyage 4 out of 5. So it's only one book less than the first two got. Um, So I'm hoping that Tiger's Destiny, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what can happen. No, wait. Yes, I know some things that could happen that I would be happy about in the fourth book. Anyway, I can't say specifics as to why I'm giving it 4 books out of 5, because I feel like there could be like a sniper waiting to shoot me if I say too much. So mum's the word. Um, so yes, November 1st this book comes out, and I highly recommend you read it, especially if you want, like, if you have some aggression you need to get out. This is a good way to do it, or you could just tweet at your friends a lot and scream and yell, or maybe you like what happened. But I am I can't say anything. So yeah. All right. Um, let us know, like, once you guys have read it, or if anybody else has got an early copy of it. We'd love to hear what you think. So yeah, that's it from me. Bye.